Guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Bianca and today I'll be showing you how I was able to achieve this beautiful look. If you like this video, please hit that like button, comment below, share and subscribe to the channel. Something to note, all the products that I've used in this video are very affordable products. You can get them at a very low prices. Besides the foundation and the setting powder and the setting spray, they are a bit on the expensive side, but other than that, they are all very affordable. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to brush up my eyebrows just to get the original shape, and I'm going to take my brown pencil and shape and also fill in my eyebrows. So I don't really pay too much attention into the shape that I draw when I do my eyebrows, because I know I'm going to clean it up with my concealer. So after filling and shaping my eyebrows, I'm going to take my concealer from Smudge in the color Mahogany, and I'm going to be applying that underneath my eyebrows just to clean up the mess that I made. And I'm going to drag that concealer down to my lid because that's what we'll be using as our eyeshadow base. So after applying the concealer all over the eyelid, I'll be taking my blending brush to blend over that concealer and get rid of the harshness on the side. After doing so, I'll be repeating the same process that I did on the right side to the left side. So the next step that I'm going to do, I'm going to take my foundation from Smudge in the color Almond, and I'm going to take that foundation and apply it on top of my eyebrows. This is a trick I learned somewhere, that you should apply your foundation on top of the eyebrow, so that way the chances of you coming back to it and touching it again and messing it up are very low, because you have already applied the foundation there. So I'm going to just do that and also repeat the same step that I did to the right side. To avoid any creasing on my eyelids, I'm going to be taking my Essence Fixing Powder, and I will be applying that all over my eyelids on both sides. After doing that, I'm going to take my Must Have palette. It's a palette that you can use for like contouring, highlighting, and it also has eyeshadows. I'm going to take that maroon color and apply it on my lid as my transitioning color, and I'm going to be blending that out until I am happy with the way it looks. After I'm done blending the transitioning color, I'm gonna go back to my palette and take the black and the maroon color and applying them to my outer corner of my lid, and I'll be going back and forth between the black and the maroon and blending them out until I am happy with the way it looks. Then I'll be repeating the same process on the other side. Now I'm going to be taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color number 8. I forgot to show it on the camera, and I'll be using that to do my cut crease. And after doing that, I'm going to be using my hands to blend that out. Well, after blending the cut crease, I'm going to go back to those two colors, the black and the maroon, and I'm going to be applying them into the outer corners like we did earlier. And then I'm going to be the difference is I'll be pushing it inwards so that it could blend in. And I'll take my other palette from Any Lady. It's a 2-in-1 eyeshadow palette, and it has a highlighter. I'll be applying the orange pinkery the orange shimmery color, and I'll be taking the highlighter and I'll be putting it on my inner corners. After applying the eyeshadows on the cut crease, I'm gonna be using my fingers just to blend the two together with my fingers, and I'm gonna be pushing the black and maroon inwards and the orange shimmery outwards to meet the black and blue, if that makes sense. And on the side, I'll be prepping my eyelashes. Now that we are done with the eyes, we're gonna go to the face. I'm applying my foundation from Smudge in the color Almond, and I'm using my fingers to apply the product on my face. And then when I'm done, I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to be blending the foundation that I have applied on my face, and I'm going to be blending until the foundation is all blended out and smooth. After applying my foundation and blending that out, I'm gonna take my concealer from Smudge and my concealer from Pro Girl Concealer, and I'll be mixing those two concealers and applying them underneath my eyes and on the outer corner below the eyeshadows, just to clean up the mess. And after doing that, I'm gonna take my beauty blender and blend those two concealers together. Once again, I'm going to be taking the same concealers that I used, and I'll be applying them on my forehead, my nose, underneath my nose or above my mouth, I don't know what you call that, and on my chin. And I'll be taking my beauty blender and I'll be blending that out. To contour my face, I'm gonna use my must-have palette once again and my fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take the brown color from the palette and use it as my contour. The next step, I'm going to take my Essence Fixing Powder and I'm going to be applying it on the part where I applied the concealer. That will be underneath my eyes, my forehead, my chin, and my nose. And also I'll be using it to sculpt the contour that I applied. Going back to our first eyeshadow palette, I'm going to take that maroon that we use as our transitioning color, and I'll be applying that underneath my eyes. And after doing so, I'll take my black eyeliner and I'll also be applying it underneath my eyes. And then we can go to the eyelashes. After applying the eyelashes, I'm going to take my fluffy brush and I'm going to be dusting off the essence fixing powder that we applied earlier. Going back to the second palette that we use for the cut crease, I'm going to take the highlighter and I'll be applying it on the inner corners of my eyes and below the eyebrows, just to make it look like we have some space there. And after, I'm gonna take the same palettes, the must-have palettes, and I'm gonna be using the brown color that we use to contour our face, to contour the nose. And then I'm gonna take my fluffy brush to blend that contour out. I'll be taking the same highlighter that I used to apply on the inner corner, and I'll be applying it on my cheekbones, on my nose, and on my forehead and my chin. After I'm done highlighting my face, I'm gonna take my brown pencil and I'm gonna line my lips. And after lining my lips, I'll take my Huda Beauty matte liquid, my liquid matte lipstick, and I'll be applying that and also apply some lip gloss. So after applying the lip gloss, I wasn't really happy with the way it looked, so I went ahead and put on some concealer on top just to give it that nude look. Now that I'm finished with the face and the look, I went ahead and do my hair off screen, and this is the finished look. I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below on anything that any advice or what you would like to see on the next video. So for now, bye, and I'll see you on the next video.